Welcome to a special edition of Political Empire. I'm Jeff Horstman with the Press Enterprise and PE.com, and we've been covering charges in two unrelated cases against two San Bernardino City Councilmen, Kelley and Robert Jenkins. Now, if you want details on those charges, you can check out the video done by the fine folks over at our Crime Blotter. But I'm here with Columnist Cassie MacDuff to talk about the political ramifications of all this. So, Cassie, San Bernardino, they've had a hard time of it late. You know, they're bankrupt. They've had a lot of challenges. What did these charges mean for all of it? You know, is it going to make it difficult for the city to get beyond what's facing it going forward?
I don't think it's going to affect the bankruptcy. The city still has to meet the schedule that the bankruptcy judge has set for the city to come up with a plan of adjustment, to meet with creditors, to meet with a mediator, and to go forward. The only thing that could happen is with one council member stepping down is you have the potential for a 3-3 tie in votes on the council. However, the mayor, as a strong mayor, can cast a tie-breaking vote. Okay.
Now, you mentioned Kelley stepping down after pleading guilty to a charge related to his campaign finance documents. But I understand he's running for mayor and his name's still on the ballot?
That's right. It's too late to take his name off the ballot. And this has actually happened in the past in San Bernardino County in the case where the district attorney, the incumbent, decided very late that he was not going to really run. However, his name was still on the ballot. Now, what this means for the race for mayor in San Bernardino, it's a little complicated. Right now, the city clerk, the registrar of voters, and county council are meeting this afternoon to figure out exactly how this will play out. But there are 10 candidates, and so there's very likely going to be a runoff. Whether Kelley will still get votes, he's been a very popular councilman. People might still vote for him even though he's disqualified. And so he could make it into the runoff, and that's the problem right now. They're trying to figure out legally what would happen if that's the case.
Right. Now, speaking of the mayor race, the current mayor, Pat Morris, I'm sure this is not welcome news for him. And you talk with the mayor a lot, know a lot about him. I mean, how do you see him not only taking this, but what's his mood and everything been like lately?
Well, I think it's been a very tough time for the mayor because even just going through the bankruptcy, there's been a battle for 13 months before they even got the decision from the bankruptcy judge that the city could proceed under bankruptcy protection. This is just a blow upon a bruise, if you will. The mayor issued a statement saying he found it deeply saddening and frustrating. These charges announced on the same day, coincidentally, against two council members. And he said public officials are expected to be models of civil behavior and provide ethical decision-making in pressure-filled environments. And that has not apparently been what has been happening on the San Bernardino City Council. So it's very tough for him. He's a lame duck mayor now. He's not going to run for re-election. But from what I know of him and from his closest friends that I've talked to, he continues to remain focused on the business at hand for San Bernardino. He's not letting these distractions change any of that.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your insight, Cassie. We appreciate it. And you can continue to follow this story on the press by reading the Press Enterprise and going on PE.com. I'm Jeff Horstman. Thanks for watching.